future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Shablam, shabooby, la la la, ka ka ka. It's the Pandora Boxx show. Hi.
They're here again.
Yay.
Stop, you guys. Stop. It's embarrassing.
Sorry.
Oh, they stopped real
They're
quick.
just like,
I've never
bye.
had a group of people listen to me
Yeah,
so
they're like-
fast.
It's like when drag queens do numbers with the applause track on it, and then it stops abruptly, and then you can hear the audience, and it's like,
Why does that remind me of Ashley Simpson?
who?
Someone was playing her song the other day, and I was like, what? Really?
I liked her song.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm Pandora Boxx.
Ah! Oh. I've never
Nobody
heard
cared.
dead air. So
Wow.
wow.
That was okay.
Wow.
And
We wanted more validation.
That's all
Is what
right.
we were looking for.
And my lovely co-host Samantha Hale.
Oh, he knew what he was doing. Smart man. I'll pay you later.
Jarvis.
He is so cute. Look at him. Okay, I'll stop.
Stop. That's why
Stop.
he didn't.
I'm
That's why
sorry.
no one applauded for me, because you guys are having some kind of
Connection, some kind of love
connection,
affair.
something.
Don't. Well, you're so jealous. God.
No, I'm just like the only gay person in the room right now. I feel weird.
Well, how do you think I feel all the time?
Every week.
Every week, everywhere I go. Welcome to my life, bitch.
We've got some straight girls on here.
We sure have. We've got some good girls on here.
Yeah.
We have. But I mean, my life in general. Typical,
Well,
typical Monday.
that's
And I'm happy with it.
it's
for
the hard
fuck's
thing
sake.
about being Morgan McMichael's assistant. Right?
I will murder you in your fucking sleep. I know where you. Oh, girl.
Morgan's a little needy. It's just, come on now. Morgan will sit there sometimes. She's like, I need that over there and this, over there, over that. And I'm like,
You're like,
Jesus,
girl, it's right behind you.
Take a breath, take a
Yeah.
poop.
Yeah, she's just very into
Take
her,
an
her
Adderall.
art. I know.
No, and actually, I will say this, that she makes the quickest changes and is an amazing performer, and that's why I can say this, because I'm just like, you're lucky if you get me to change my lip gloss between numbers, because I'm just like,
You're lucky if I put on lip gloss at all.
yeah, I'm like, no, that's too much work.
Yeah,
And like
it is a lot of work.
My one makeup's got to work for everything else I do.
No, she'll take her whole damn face off and re-put it onto an entirely new character, which is really amazing. Yeah.
Her and Chad Michaels and Delta and
Well, that makes sense. She's Chad's baby. She's Chad's daughter, drag daughter.
Glenn Allen. There's a whole bunch of them that do that all the time. Like I'm just mesmerized by it.
Yeah.
I'm a flibberty gibbet, and I'd be back there going, oh my god, I don't have enough time, and blah 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 blah.
Like, oh my
I
God.
don't have any makeup on. And then I just go poof, and explode in a room full of feathers, like
This is why nobody hangs out with you.
the
at
chicken
show.
lady on Kids in the Hall.
Oh my God.
Do you remember her?
Oh, do we have an explosion? We gotta have something. Or
I
we
could
should make a
fart.
new sound effect and just call it Pandora Meltdown.
Oh, there's many.
Oh yeah, you and me both.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it, and also I kind of I like doing different characters, but I'm not into I want to look just like this person, I guess, because I don't feel like I look like anybody. I feel like I could maybe look, well, maybe Kathy Griffin, but
Oh, you're Kathy Griffin. You should totally do a number.
I've start to put one together and then I just kind of don't.
I'll stay on you because I would love to see that. I think that'd be great. And then you could tweet it to her and she'd tweet you back and you'd have a love affair and she'd come on the show and both of our careers would be set.
God,
Is that how it works?
I wish
I know.
you would come on the show.
Maybe, hey.
You never know.
You never know.
Dream big, kids.
We have
Dream
like
big.
20s of followers now. So
We do have we have a good amount of people. I won't say on air. I don't want to brag.
800,037.
There are at least 10 people listening right now.
Right now. Hey, 10 people.
Thank you.
Party at Denny's after the show.
That's where I always get recognized.
I
I got
know.
recognized in my. I just got back from Hawaii, and I had a great time in Hawaii.
Oh, fun.
At Scarlet.
Did you
should go
get
there.
laid?
I didn't. I used that joke. No, one
You
of the.
did?
One of,
No, you did not.
I did.
Oh my
Come
God,
on,
kill
I had
yourself.
to. But a charming little. Not little. I shouldn't say little boy. A charming gentleman brought me a real flower lei.
Oh, how nice.
I don't know if you've ever seen a real flower lei.
I have
They're
not.
different than the plastic ones.
I would think so.
No, it's really amazing how they can make them out of flowers. Like they're incredible, and they last for like a week or more.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
It's like a
really cool.
corsage, kind of like a prom corsage.
but it's like the way that the petals are folded, and it's very intricate. It's really.
I never
pretty.
thought I would hear you speak of folding a petal. It just doesn't seem up your alley.
Well, you're folding the petal like this. It's gonna be what I'm gonna be a.
You're going to be an old petal lady.
Yes, in my scrapbooking. And,
Oh, you would.
sponge painting. Oh, look at that! Have you ever seen that that meme where there's a lady and she's like sponge painting things, and she goes, "Oh my god! Oh god! Look at that side! Oh, it's so good! Oh,
No, but it sounds like she's having a good time.
hilarious!" I have to dig it up and show it to you, but it's really funny. I think Sharon Needles is the one that showed it to
Oh,
me,
really?
and I was like, "Oh my god!"
What is this?
Yeah, hysterical.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I want to go to Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii.
I've never been to Hawaii.
My
either.
mom went when she was pregnant, like an asshole, mean, rude. I was like, that doesn't count, Mom.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I want to go back where I like go and do more things instead
Yeah.
of just sit in my room and watch the Oscars.
And by things, you mean Hawaiian boys.
Oh. But the Oscars are on at like 3 there because of the time difference.
Oh,
so.
right.
I was like, it's 3:00. What else am I gonna do? And I had already gotten a little bit of a burn, so I was like, okay, that's great. No more sun for me. Poor pasty white Pandora.
Aw.
Oh, I can't go in the sun. I'm gonna turn into a puff of smoke.
Now,
Like an emoji. We were talking about farty emojis because I like to send that to people. Because I feel like that little smoke poof that's coming out of the side, you can put it with any like emoji face or anything.
Like it's
and
gas
like,
repelled.
And it's like,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like to do the half smile and put that next to it. So it's like, that's what I imagine the sound is.
You've given this a lot of thought,
I have.
Which
I
I
like
like.
emojis.
right?
Like I'm a 16-year-old girl. I
You
like
sure
emojis.
are. You sure are.
Emojis are for everyone.
Right. Right. For people with phones that support them.
Yeah. I
Because
think
if you
so-
send if you ever send an emoji, like I sent an emoji to my mom, and she's like, "It's just a comma and 2 dots. I don't know what that means."
I had explained it to my mom when I did it before. Yeah.
Or like trying to send my mom a picture on her phone. I don't know. There's a box, and
It took a while to get my mom to text. Because my mom,
Yeah.
sister, my sister and I were always like, you can just text. Like it's just easier. Sometimes you just need a quick text.
yeah.
But
I don't-
Oh my
I have
god!
to-
And then she had the T9, so it would take her forever. So you would send her this text, and it would just be like, no,
Yeah.
yes, sure.
Right.
And then one day I got like a paragraph back, and I was like, what just happened? She's like, oh, I got a BlackBerry, so now I can type.
She doesn't have to unflip the phone anymore. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's fabulous.
Oh my goodness. Do you have anything to sit and bitch about this week?
I really don't. My life is fantastic. And actually, no. Actually, coming back from Hawaii, what can I bitch about? It was
Yeah, that's a
beautiful
good
there. The show was really good. I did a stand-up comedy set there. It went really well.
That's amazing. That is
The
so cool.
audience was amazing. So it was really a fun experience. And I don't feel like after coming back from Hawaii, you really are allowed to bitch about anything.
True that. I, however, was not in Hawaii. Can we go ahead and have our moment, please?
Sitting
and bitching.
I don't know if you noticed that, but there was like fire between me and my man over here. He looked right at me. He's like, "I got you, babe," and he played it so fast. It was so good. I feel like now he's crying because he
played it right for you.
He played it. You played me so
He's like,
good.
"This-
Typical man played me so
This
good.
one's for you, baby.
This was. I'll see you after the show. We have to just start tweeting pictures of this beautiful man over here. Anyway, so the thing we're going to talk about the Oscars when you bring on our lovely guest. But here's the thing: I had to watch it because I was doing this live tweeting thing for Laughs on Fox, which is this incredible show that I was lucky enough to be a part of. But I haven't watched it since 1998, really, since I was like a kid, and I realized I realized why, because I think I'm still mad that Gwyneth Paltrow stole it from Cate Blanchett in 1998. Like, she robbed Cate Blanchett of the Oscar for Elizabeth, and then went on to put out a cookbook filled with pictures of herself. Who the fuck does that? I can't stand her. Like, no one wants to eat your food. Chris Martin doesn't even want to eat her anymore. You know what I mean?
Come on, does she? I don't believe she cooks for 1 second.
No, not at all. I don't. The only.
I used to love Gwyneth Paltrow. I really did.
No, I mean, she was okay. The only, you know what movie I actually quite enjoyed her in? Seven. You know why?
Spoiler alert from a movie that came out 20 years ago. Spoiler
Your
alert.
head winds up in a box, everybody.
I don't know. She was pals with Madonna, but Madonna won't hang out with her either.
See,
so.
when Madonna blacklists you, the rest of the world should blacklist you. Bye, girl.
True.
Bye, Gwyneth. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel. I mean, she did name her kid
Apple.
Although I did love her in Glee. That's what I recently
Oh.
liked her, because she was really funny in it, and she sang "Forget You," and I did that.
I
in
remember
drag,
that.
and, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you did an homage to Gwyneth. All right.
Yeah, and
guess.
I had like an outfit that looked almost like her, and I put a blonde wig, and I don't look anything like her, but sometimes you can get away with that.
Right.
And you can't do it here because all these queens look just like it.
I know. 'Cause
I'm just like, look, I have the same skirt as Gwyneth.
look at
Don't
me,
forget you.
glimmer.
I got such an illusion. But here they're just like, no.
Nope. They're like,
And it was a fun number to do for like twice.
they're like, your pout isn't the
Because
same
it just
as
came
Gwyneth's.
out. I mean, I would do it now, and people would be like, what are you
What?
doing?
What? Yeah. But on a more positive note, I do want to give a shout out to Mickey's WeHo in West Hollywood. I have a new show. Shout out. There will be a sound effect for that when I record it into my iPhone.
Yes.
But I wanted to say thank you so much to Mickey's for having us. We have a new show called Ruthless People there. It's a stand-up comedy hour every Monday at 7 p.m.
Yes.
We have some killer comics and some, some great queens dropping in. Hopefully Trixie Mattel is going to do it, do some stand-up. Maybe Pandora will come by. Maybe. No, she said no. She said no. But anyway, we had an amazing show last week, and I just wanted to say, everyone in WeHo, come hang out early. Watch the Drag Race premiere at 9 o'clock.
That's West Hollywood.
That's West Hollywood.
For,
WeHo.
non-LA
I know.
speak.
That's West, the Hollywood of the West.
I know. We say it so much here that you get. But yeah, if anyone, you definitely should check it out. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I've gone twice.
You sure have.
I missed part of the show though, because I was having dinner with Jane Badler. So you know.
I know. She's stunning.
I love her.
Jane Badler
And,
from V, everybody, if you remember that show.
And, Morgan and I did her latest music video. So
I can't wait to
fun.
see it. The concept was so cool.
It's crazy cool.
Dark
so.
and just rich and deep. I don't know. I like it. That sounded like what I'd like myself to be.
Yeah.
Dark, rich, and deep. But hey, what are
Dark,
you gonna do?
rich, and deep.
Like I just describe myself as like a cup of Folgers.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I was like,
Let's move on.
okay.
Hey, here we have some great guests today.
Speaking of that.
Sorry, girls. That just
Pum,
happened.
pum. All right, so we do have repeat offenders. And I'm
Yes.
so excited that they both could come on at the same time. They're Jackie lives here, but Sherry's in town they're doing the Golden Girls live again. So we have Jackie B and Sherry Vine on the show. Yay. Both fabulous, both funny. And I think I don't know what they're going to think, but I was like, they haven't really done a song together, but I found this clip of them doing something at Sherry's show in Industry in New York City. And
Which is such a fun show. Go if you're in New York.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If you have a chance to see Jackie or Sherry live, you have to go see them. They're amazing. So, and I'm sure they're going to tell you how amazing they are. At least Jackie will in a minute. So let's play a little bit of Jackie B and Sherry Vine while I go get them from the green room.
All right, let's do this. All right, we'll do it. We can go with it. You start. You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I were to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Meyer. What is that? Try now, we can only lose. And our love become a funeral pyre. You're dead. Come on, baby, light my fire. Slow. Come on, baby, light my fire. I'm singing with ladies. Try to set the night on fire. Dance, Sherry.
I already did my little dance.
Yeah.
Let's see your dance.
No.
Let's make it out.
Dancing is a bonus. I would need some money.
There's some
Oh,
money.
thank you. Oh, a 10. I owe you 2 blowjobs. That's right, the price went up. You got $10 out of Jim Morrison? Wow. I got 20 out of the Jew, Josh Rosensword. Well, fucking, I'll give you 20 to shut the fuck up. I mean, hey, shoot a load. I mean, get a load of Miss Sherry Vine. Please shoot a load on her.
I thought we were gonna make out.
Well, I don't want to catch anything before my big show. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose. And our love become a kooky funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Dropping in the twilight of the night on fire. Yeah, you know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar. If I were to say to you, girl, couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Gonna set the night on fire. Too young to know the words. Gonna set the night on fire. Oh, every time RuPaul says the time has come for you to lip sync for your life, I can't help but think I'd rather die. Me too. Wow! Thanks a lot. Thank you. It was worth it. $10. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Thank you. So the video's not working. We're gonna shoot. It is working. Hey! Just kidding. No, I want to see it. Did you watch the VMAs? Of course I did. I had to for Fashion Week. All right, good. I had to make fun of Rihanna, right? Then you. It's so easy to make fun of these gorgeous young women in haute couture. It's like fucking nobody watches, Cops to see people following the law. Why are we featuring nothing but these gorgeous young? It's Katy Perry. She's got.
Yay! We didn't want to hear the rest of that show.
No.
Sorry, we had some testicular difficulties. So
Testicular.
We were fixing our tucks. Jackie B and Sherry Vine.
Hi.
Yay!
What's up?
Thank you.
They're here every week.
I know. Repeat offenders.
Yeah.
I called you. Thank you for coming back on the show.
So happy to be back.
She can't hear anything.
Hello.
We're having
Having
some
testicle
There we
difficulties
go.
today.
It's all
I
the
can hear you.
technology that we're having.
I hear you.
We have this nice gentleman playing with wires, trying to make this.
pushing
You
buttons.
just keep
Yeah.
tweaking it. Just keep tweak it.
Well, I can hear myself. Can anybody else?
Yeah.
I can hear myself.
Okay.
I can I can hear myself.
Okay.
I guess I just wanted to be louder.
I'll just escort myself out.
Hi.
Yay! Thank you for coming. And you guys are doing Golden Girls again.
We are. The last time we were here, we were promoting it, and here we are promoting it
Promoting
again.
it again. Please come see us in the Golden Girls.
Especially
Love
come
it.
Wednesday or Thursday night at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's it called this time? It's Golden Girls.
Golden Girls Alive and Kicking.
Yeah, and I just saw that Alec Mapa did a little guest spot as Sophia.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Funny
I love him.
stuff. That Alec Mapa is really funny. I heard he does a radio show here.
He does. It's called Nooner at noon on. I don't remember a day. I think it's Wednesday.
Wednesdays with
UBN.
Calpurnia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her. So it's at the Cavern Club here in Los Angeles.
Casita del Campo, right?
Yeah.
And it's Wednesday through Saturday at 8 and 10, Sunday 7 and 9, but it's almost all sold out except for Wednesday and Thursday late show.
I love it. And that's the thing. You got to get your tickets early for this show. 'Cause
Yeah.
it
You
sells
really
out.
do. I'm full of energy, you
Yeah,
guys.
you're selling it, Jackie. You're
I
really
know.
selling it. And when? How did you? What got you to start this Golden Girls
I
thing? Were you
needed
just-
money. Well, no, let me explain why we did
It
Golden
started
Girls.
as a joke.
Well, first of all, we're older queens, and we wanted to do something age appropriate. Second of all, I don't know if you're familiar. There's a TV show, a reality TV show, which has really fucked it up for
I don't know what you're talking
for the
about.
vaudevillian drag queens. No, anyway, so we've had to be creative.
Okay.
Yeah.
It started as a joke. We were just like talking one night. We're like, oh, we should just fucking forget doing our own show and just do something like the Golden Girls. And she's like, why not? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Everything we do starts as a joke. No, I mean, honestly, you know,
Yeah.
like, doodle a do.
And it just was like, let's try it. And then, of course, it's a big hit. And we're like, oh my God, I couldn't do two solo shows at Casita. And here we could do 18 Golden Girl
Yeah.
shows. So whatever, it's great.
I love it. And this is the third time that you've done
This is the fifth.
fifth.
This is the fifth time. So no matter what Heclina says, who, you know, invented drag, we did not steal this from her.
Well, no, you stole it from the Golden Girls, basically.
Exactly.
yeah.
You're honoring the
There's
Golden
been-
Girls.
There's been drag queens doing the Golden Girls for a long time.
I'm sure they had been doing it when the show came out.
Totally.
I mean, were you doing it
I
then,
know there's a
Sherry?
group doing it.
I love the way
Shade.
you say it like that's a joke.
There's a group in New York that was doing it probably like at least 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Possibly 20, but yeah.
I mean, it's great that the show has this longevity and people still love it. I mean, because I've come and seen the show
Totally.
and the audience is just in hysterics the whole time.
They are.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
too. It's
I-
funny.
I think it appeals to any age now because it's still in syndication. Even like if you talk to 20-year-old gays, they're like, "I love the Golden Girls." So it's whereas like maybe they're not as familiar with Designing Women or some of the other shows.
Yeah.
The Golden
Right.
Girls definitely.
I mean, you know they're still making a ton of money off that show because you can't get it on Netflix or Hulu or anything like that. You
Right. And the,
you have to watch it on TV.
yeah.
On
Thing is,
Logo.
you can watch the Golden Girls, and that show will teach you how to write a joke. Like their
That-
joke structure is flawless.
Can I tell you that is exactly the way I feel?
Yeah.
And I believe it really taught me how to write a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'm a big fan of hard jokes. And so they do the setup, and they have the four
Setup, punch.
the four archetypes, and they have their jokes, and then you know. Anyway, the only thing is, B. Arthur was not a big fan of anything timely, and she really was right because there are so many
Right.
references that just nobody even knows what they're talking about anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
there definitely are a few that you're like, huh?
Yeah.
But
Michael
most of it,
DeBakey.
Yes, exactly. We have crickets in the show for the
oh,
times when that
that's
happens.
perfect.
But the great thing about, you know, people come to see us do it, and if you're a huge Golden Girls fan, you'll love it. But I don't think you need to be. I
You
think you'll
don't.
enjoy it.
It's still funny.
It
No,
stands
yeah,
on its own.
I think you
Well,
definitely.
ask Katy Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't she there for like opening night?
She came last time we did it opening night, and we thought it was a joke. Mr. Dan was like, Katy Perry's in the front row. I'm like,
You're
Katy
like, huh?
Perry is not in the basement of Casita del Campo, and it turns out she was. And she loved it. She had never seen the show before because she wasn't allowed to watch it growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
But she
I knew that.
You know, because
Wow.
it was so racy.
didn't
Oh,
she
yeah.
tweet a picture the
Christian
next day?
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, she tweeted a little while later. There was a picture of her laptop with the Golden Girls, a glass of red wine, and, and a fire in the background. She's like, "I'm hunkering down to watch some Golden Girls."
Right?
So, yeah.
You just
love
educated
that.
a pop star.
Yeah.
John
We're
Wayne.
gateway drag. Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
there's a video. They have these videos where they just like it's like an hour long of so and so, and it's just like looped. And there's one. It's like I think it's actually 5 hours.
It's 5 hours.
of Dorothy just going condoms.
Yeah. Which is very appropriate and needed these days, as far as I'm concerned.
For
Right.
5 hours. There's one for Oprah in some movie, and it's Oprah pees for 10 minutes, and it's her just squatting down and peeing on the side of
Oh.
a road, and it just loops and loops and loops.
Oh, bruh.
I'm like, Why am I watching this for 10 minutes?
Because that was like Pandora watching the show, watching Golden Girls. She was laughing so hard she was peeing the whole time.
It was so
Thought she was gonna
funny.
let it
I
out.
know. I was like, oh my god, am I laughing?
And the
too loud?
commercials that you play like the 80s commercials
Yeah.
in between the breaks. Oh my God, that takes me back. Like I remember them from when I was a kid.
Some
and
of
it's
them-
so funny.
I've heard now the Lauren Bacall one for coffee.
Oh,
What
that's
coffee is it?
right.
High Point.
Oh my god, I can't. I could hear it. I'm obsessed.
High Point is decaffeinated. I have enough energy. Thank you very much.
It's like no one
so-
acts or talks like that anymore.
Oh,
at all, and they should.
I know. I
Right.
wish
They really should.
yeah.
And back when commercials were like 30 seconds was a short one, and some of them were a minute long.
Right.
Yeah, now you do something for a minute and you have your own
She's like-
series on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, that tastes delicious.
I could watch that commercial forever. That one should be on repeat, right?
Oh, completely. Completely. Anything with Bacall.
And then you're going on this National Treasures tour.
Our
The
long
word tour.
two-stop tour.
Two stop tour.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's the beginning. Hopefully, it'll get extended and picked up. But yeah, it's me, Jackie Beat, Lady Bunny, Bianca Del Rio. It's called National Treasures, our antique road show. And
High Point, brought to you by High
High
Point.
Point.
Caffeinated
that's
coffee.
delicious. We're doing. We go to Manchester March 11th and then London March 12th.
How fun. That's
Sherry's-
a killer lineup.
Sherry's putting the man in Manchester. I'll tell you. Get her.
Oh. Well, Sherry, you are launching.
Did you want
it or
to? Yeah. Did you want to
launched?
ask us some questions? Do your fucking job, Pandora.
With
Just
SVTV? on
Yes, it just it's in its second week now. It's called Gay SVTV World, and it's off of my YouTube channel, YouTube Miss Sherry Vine, and it's a new video every single day, and it's 100% free. Like really, a new video every day,
And it's free.
and it's
Oh.
free.
You're talented and cheap. I like it.
And it's a little something for everybody. There's like Telenova. There's like a Laverne and Shirley type show by House of Mimosa. There's a fashion police parody show. There's Education, which is like docu-style interviews we just did Charles Bush, Joey Arias, and it's something for everybody.
Oh, fun.
Totally free. Check it out.
I love how you're wearing your name tag, Sherry. Like you're like, that's okay. I'm here. I have a pass. And Jackie's like, fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I don't do
I
security.
used mine to remove dog hair from my black shirt. No, your new thing it sounds like the Swishsonian Institute. Honey, that'll be on her fucking show in a week. You know the what is the the education or
Education?
Education where you sit down with like legends and they school the young kids. I
Right.
said it's like the Swishsonian Institute. Still got it.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
She'll use
Write
it.
it down,
She'll
write it
steal
down.
it. She steals everything.
I feel like insults are so much better coming from someone wearing sunglasses.
And
She's wearing those so we can't insult her.
Oh.
sure you can. These bags wouldn't fit in the overhead compartment. Whatever. Who does a radio show and then films it? The whole point of doing radio is that it's like
Come
the
out
one
of
thing you don't have
drag.
to put on makeup for.
Yeah.
Right? But then who comes in and does a sight gag for the Alaska? She came
Yeah.
in with these sunglasses that were like painted with these creepy eyes on it and wore them the whole time.
And we're
like only you would do a sight gag on a radio
We're making
show.
jokes about it the whole time, and
That
we're
we
like,
couldn't
nobody
stop.
can see him.
And no one had a fucking clue what we were talking about, but it was hilarious. That's how we.
Well, some people watch it live,
Yeah,
like tens of people.
tens of people.
Tens of 12s of people.
I know exactly.
True. Well, I think we should get to the soapbox
Ooh.
portion.
Isn't it bubbly?
Ooh, I like
know,
that.
right?
Good sound effect.
Yeah.
It's just my vagina.
Where we just talk
Word.
about things and bitch or whatever. So the Oscars were just on. Did you guys watch the Oscars?
Nope.
Anybody?
No.
You probably had your show though, right?
Do you know what? I used to. We did have shows, but we didn't even DVR. I used to be obsessed with watching
Yeah.
them, and then I just lose lost more and more interest. Where literally, the only thing I even searched for on YouTube to watch was Lady Gaga's performance. Otherwise, there's absolutely nothing that I was remotely interested in
It's like
seeing.
they'll give one to anyone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're correct because I started live tweeting it because I was like, well, I'm into mine. It's early, so I'm like, I'll just watch part of it. And I was like, and then I just stopped because I was like,
Yeah.
it's so boring. I mean,
It was
Chris
so
Rock,
predictable. There's nothing unexpected.
Chris
at
Rock
all.
did a great monologue. It was funny, but then they just kept going on with the
much.
whole thing, and it was like, okay,
Yeah.
we get it. We get what you're trying to do, but you're still not making it.
I mean, Jackie had to go home and write.
Well, he had
Jokes.
to. I mean, you know, if he wants to take the job, but then, you know, still be all cutting edge and
Yeah.
you
Right.
know, make his point, which is great. But I'm just saying, you know, if you really want to make a point, say fuck you.
I felt like the director gave a directing note to all the presenters and just said, have the least amount of personality you can have up there. Because literally everyone was
drier.
like, just like blah, 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 blah. Like everybody, every single presenter was like that.
Well, like you know, like what Sherry just mentioned, we had to do 2 Golden Girls show, and then I had to rush home and write jokes for Fashion Police.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Nobody was even remotely interesting. It's like another
No.
young, beautiful person
In a
in a
white
fucking
dress.
pretty dress.
Right.
I couldn't, I'm sorry, but
Where's-
all the white ladies looked exactly the same. I couldn't tell anybody.
Where
except-
is Cher?
Yes.
Where is Bjork? Like, I want some
Yes.
crazy.
Where's the
I
swan
did just
dress?
Have some fun. My
I did love
God.
Kate Blanchett's dress, though. I really
That
was
did.
beautiful.
Yeah.
gorgeous.
That one made me gasp. I was like, whew. But
Yeah.
everything else, I was like, snore. I did like Lady Gaga's performance, though. And her
I
white
thut it was great.
suit that had that
Oh yeah,
pants
with
and-
those cuffs.
We
were
just
Her
thought it
tits
needed
looked
to be
terrible,
pushed
though.
up.
Oh,
It was so
right.
saggy.
I like the pants part
The
of
pants
it,
part was
so.
great, but it was too saggy.
Should have worn that for the SAG Awards.
Exactly.
Wah, wah. Where's our wah wah? Oh, I know we have one. I know we have one. But the thing that stood out to me, the only part I really remember was you didn't see it at all. They had this thing where they brought out a troop of Girl Scouts, like inner city Girl Scouts or something, and they came on and they sold their cookies and they were like, "Oh, congratulations, we raised $65,000. That's great!" And they're all eating their cookie and they're so excited. And then it pans over and you see Suge Knight, Suge Knight of all people, on stage eating a box of Thin Mints. But the thing was, he was guarded by 2 white cops. I'm like, why are there 2 white cops guarding him? Like, he paid for the cookies.
But
Didn't he?
was
Like,
it-
what is this?
Was it him?
It was
I thought it was
him.
an impersonator.
That was him, wasn't it?
I think it wasn't him.
I don't know. I just heard him say Suge Knight.
I don't know.
Well, call me an asshole.
Who knows?
I don't know.
It was so
Those
boring. I couldn't
Girl
pay
Scouts
attention.
carry guns now, so you know.
It was probably sugar-free night.
Yeah, because you know everyone there can't eat solid food.
The number 1 Suge Knight impersonator.
I did like that they included Hollywood Lawn.
Yeah,
in
Yeah,
Memoriam, though.
that
That
was
was really,
cool.
really
Yes.
cool.
That's great.
And Richard Glautzer.
Yes. So
Yeah.
good. Overall, snore.
Yeah.
And but I agree with you, Sherry. I used to love watching
was
the Oscars
obsessed.
and loved
Yeah,
everything,
I
but
planned the whole day around it.
God, it's so.
Not anymore.
No, it could not.
And you're
care
right.
less.
Like, where is like Cher or where is somebody?
And-
There's nobody like
Right.
that. There's no big personalities. Like
and
the
I just feel like
actors are
that
so
much of it is like giving. It doesn't even. It's not the same.
No.
Well, first of all, everybody plays it safe. Everybody has their stylist.
Yeah.
You know,
But
it's
even the
like-
people that are winning, it's like
Except
so
for the-
set up and bought or whatever. Whoever Harvey
Right.
Weinstein wants to win. You know.
Right. Except for the lady who won for costume design, right? Who showed up like in a jacket and a shirt.
Who? Yeah, looked like she was. Looked like she was a bag lady going to Hogwarts.
Like, I'm sorry, Mad Max should have won for the best movie. That was the best movie of the year.
It was good.
Certainly the most interesting of anything.
I
but-
didn't even see the other ones, to be honest. Like,
They were good. I
yeah.
mean, the one that won is a good movie. It's
I don't even know what one.
See?
Spotlight.
Spotlight.
That's a great movie for sure.
Yeah. And Leonardo DiCaprio finally got his win, blah, blah, blah. I was still rooting for the bear. Everyone else was. Blah, blah. Good for him.
Yeah. Oscars.
Oscars.
bye.
Yeah. And I don't think they didn't do don't they normally do like a big opening number?
Yeah, they
didn't
used
do
to,
it.
yeah.
They didn't. That was always the most fun
Remember
part.
when Rob Lowe and
Rob
Snow White
Lowe and
did
Snow
it?
White.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
YouTube it.
Yeah.
It's dreadful.
So
YouTube the
bad.
glory
It's
days,
very
everybody.
dreadful. Well, speaking of dreadful,
Come on,
let's,
segue.
Let's just talk about Trump for a second.
Oh,
'cause
God.
I feel like
What's more
Exactly.
boring? The Oscars or Trump?
So Trump did an interview and he didn't immediately disavow support of the KKK. because David Duke, the leader of the KKK, said voting against Donald Trump at this point is really treason to your heritage. And Trump's response was, I don't know anything about what you're even talking about with white supremacy or white supremacists. I know nothing about white supremacists. And you wouldn't want me to condemn a group I know nothing about. And then later on, he backtracked and said, "Oh, I had a bad earpiece, and that's
No,
why I
that
didn't."
has nothing to do with a bad earpiece, you asshole.
A bad hairpiece.
Right?
Actually, if that was a hairpiece, it would look better.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're not familiar with the KKK and what it means and what...
Yeah,
He
I mean, you
knows.
don't need every fucking detail to say, no, thank you.
Right.
He's an idiot.
yeah. I mean, as soon as
I'm
you
going to
bring-
go out on a limb here.
As soon as you bring up white supremacists, you should just be like, "Okay, no."
right.
Like that.
No.
That's all you need to know.
To say I don't know what a white supremacist is. Okay, so we're supposed to elect a president who has no idea of history, who has no idea of what's happened in this country.
History. He doesn't know what's going on
Right
period,
now.
Right
I
now,
know.
at all, anywhere. It's just ugh. And the scary thing is, he's winning. He's conquering them. He's winning by 50%.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Scary.
That's terrifying.
You guys, it is a Rupert Pupkin world. If you rent the movie King of Comedy, it is so prophetic. It's Martin Scorsese,
Yeah.
and it's the one with Sandra Bernhardt is genius.
I love her.
Robert De Niro.
Robert
I
De
love
Niro,
Sandra,
and
yeah.
he takes the essentially it's Jerry Lewis playing Johnny Carson. He takes him hostage. He's not even a very funny comedian. Anyway, people do not care why you're famous. They just get
Care that
carried
you're
away
famous.
with
Right.
it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're
Yeah.
famous, and it's
It's
like,
kind of setting the path for Kim Kardashian to run for president.
Oh my
or
god.
Kanye, which he
Yeah.
said he
Ooh.
was
No,
going to.
seriously.
Like, seriously.
it's
Yeah.
possible now. I
Only-
mean, Donald Trump is only famous for one thing: being an asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
Like literally a loudmouth, pompous, arrogant douchebag, and people love him.
He knows how to push the right buttons
That's
for the
what I-
people that are ignorant. And they're
That's
just
what I
like-
say, that he's saying whatever anyone wants to hear. He doesn't matter whether he believes it or not. He's just saying what he thinks people want to hear. And-
Yeah, he
To
said,
get the
I'm
vote.
gonna put a wall up around
What's-
Mexico and make Mexico pay for
Right.
it."
What's scarier to me, what's scarier than Trump, what's scarier than Trump are these people that are supporting him.
Uh-huh.
That's what's scary.
They're
horrifying.
terrifying. There's a movie called Idiocracy, which is really eerily
Oh yeah,
accurate
it's
about
so good.
It's such a good movie, and
it kind of
just-
came and went, and I just watched it
did.
recently. It is brilliant.
and it's scary because it's kind of what's happening. It's like all the
Yeah.
stupid people bred and
Well, there's this guy who he wants to pass a bill, and I don't know exactly. I wish I knew every single fact. It's either Congress or the Senate, where he wants to make it like NASCAR, where if you take money from, the NRA, you literally have to show up to work wearing that
Emblem or
that
whatever.
logo.
Right. Oh, that's
So people
brilliant.
know.
Exactly.
So you're wearing like a NASCAR jumpsuit that says NRA, 1 million moms, all-
Pfizer.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. Yeah.
I love
It's a
that.
good idea, right?
It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Because this country is it's unbelievable how accepted it is that just, we take bribes.
yeah.
And we're cutting this money and we're cutting that money, but we're going to take more vacation and we're going to give ourselves raises. Like it's just, and then that scene they showed on, I think it's Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Did you see the one with the woman? Like, it's very important that, people show ID to vote. And then it shows when people don't show up, they just reach over to their desk and push the buttons all over the place on it.
my
Like,
God.
They're all hypocrites.
on the
and
Senate
liars.
floor.
He did a brilliant read thing about Donald Trump and did pointed at everything, and also came up with they researched it, and Donald Trump's original name, like back before they changed it, was Drumpf.
Yeah.
And so he bought the website Donald J. Drumpf, I think, and he's like doing this whole hashtag, and it's hysterical.
He is so
It
funny.
just came out, and the whole thing. I watched I was like, well, let me just watch a little bit. Watch the whole thing. Hysterical, because he nails everything about why Trump is succeeding and all the hypocrisy that he said, and it's John Oliver's hysterical and right on.
Yeah. I love it. And Samantha Bee has got the new show, Late Night with Samantha Bee, and she goes after him too, and she's brilliant as well.
Yeah.
Check her out.
That's not Full Frontal, or
No,
I'm saying there's a show called Full Frontal.
Full Frontal is it with Samantha Bee?
Oh, that might be.
I don't know if it's
maybe
her.
that's it.
Do the bus bench
Yes.
ads say like if you don't watch your
They're huge. Yeah.
misogynistic,
Yeah.
you hate women. yeah, I think it's
great
called
marketing.
Full Frontal, or maybe
It's
I
Full
don't know.
Frontal with
I don't
Samantha
know.
Bee, I think. Yeah, that may be it.
Anyway, hi.
Clearly, I did my
We've
research.
just lost our last two listeners. I was thinking about my last rant about like
I know.
the Senate.
Now, if
No.
Trump could just lose his last two voters, that'd be great. I'm hoping that maybe the KKK thing will backfire on him, because not everyone in the South is. If people, I would hope that people be like, well, wait a minute, we don't want to be represented by someone.
I'm
who
hoping
just-
that he gets it and that Hillary can, then people will wake up and be like, or enough. The other 50% of the people who can vote that don't will say, oh,
Yeah.
I got to go vote.
Yeah. Well, there are
yeah.
a lot of new voters that are registering now, because it's the people that are like,
we
the
have
Trump
to get
supporters that
out.
are like,
You guys,
I'm gonna vote for Trump.
I'm panicking. I feel like we need to talk about something else immediately before we literally lose our last listener.
Well, there is
Just say like, Lady Gaga. Just say that one more
Lady
time.
Gaga.
Lady
Oh,
Gaga.
yeah, let's talk about Lady Gaga's
Let's talk about Lady
pants.
Gaga not winning. Let's talk about an openly gay man winning the Oscar for Best Song.
Yeah,
It's a good song, Sam Smith. It's a good song.
Yeah.
I like the Lady Gaga song better, but I don't know. I don't like the Sam Smith song.
Really, I
but
love
I'm
it. I
happy
think
that
it's great.
he chose to make a speech and be proud gay.
Totally.
I
I'll
enjoy
have
that.
to
Not
watch
the
that.
first.
I enjoy
but
progress. No, well, he did say in the speech too. Like he's like, I don't know if it's true, but if it isn't true, then, or if it is true, then I'm happy to be the first openly gay man. But then him and Dustin Lance Black got in a Twitter fight over it.
Oh gosh, Twitter fights. That's the newest thing.
Yeah. So there is a Florida man an artist
Oh no,
in Florida
So is Florida.
that is going to stare at Ted Cruz's mouth for 2 hours straight.
Why?
I saw that.
So a picture of Ted Cruz's mouth and stare at it because his face perplexes him. He said, "How could someone be happy and smiling but give you the feeling that they're not happy or smiling?" That's probably all the Republicans.
You know
right?
what?
Yeah.
I would be unhappy and not smiling if I watched an artist do anything for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
pretty much.
Like at this point, is that performance art, or is just that it's just a bad idea?
It's just shit.
Yeah.
It's
Why are
just
you doing
seriously
that?
like
I love that the article specified blinking allowed. Okay.
It did.
Wow.
yeah.
You're
if
allowed
you're
to
gonna
blink.
no, he shouldn't be allowed to blink. I want to see his eyes bleeding.
Bleed out of his skull.
Yeah.
They just start
You have
cracking
it
because
coming,
they're so
I know.
dry.
Yes.
I'm like, if that's your art statement to stare at fucking Ted Cruz's
Right.
mouth, like really?
Well,
like,
here's the sad thing. He's getting all this coverage.
Yeah.
It's
I don't-
like so
why?
stupid.
So Sherry, to promote SVTV, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna stare at for 2 hours?
I'm going to stare at Joe
Jake.
Manganiello's penis
Okay.
for 2 hours, and I won't blink, I promise.
Okay.
Will you drool?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would really be an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Right?
I would actually.
It would be like
might
the
watch that
owl.
one.
It'd be like the owl in the old Tootsie Pop commercial.
Oh my god,
Because-
that takes me back.
Yeah, 1, 2,
3,
3.
crunch.
Crunch. The world may never
Oh
know.
my God.
Sherry's gonna like, okay, 2 hours starting now. Okay, we're calling it.
Yeah. She didn't make it.
Oh my god.
Wow, people come up with some stupid ideas.
Yeah.
They really do. And then
I just
and then
can't believe
they,
it's newsworthy.
and then people
Yeah.
they actually get like, the interest in it.
I thought
Yeah,
that was a
and then-
joke when you sent me the link. I was like, oh, that's one of those fake websites, right? No one would do this.
No,
I thought the
it's
other one that
true.
you sent was a joke.
Which
Which
one?
one? Oh, the one we're going to talk about now.
Ah.
That's a good one.
All right.
The SVTV.
Because there's always one topic that we do that just makes you go, what?
We're very very technical here. He's
And I had to read this one twice because I was convinced it was about Sherry. But there is a woman accused of smuggling a half-pound of cocaine in her vagina.
Wasn't me.
The weight of the powder was a half-pound and had an estimated street value of $10,000.
Honey, you know me. That's child's play.
I know. I'm like,
Girl.
it's too small. It's
I get
too
fucking
small.
more 100 grand worth than me.
So yeah, 24-year-old Shakira Thompson was
Of course it's
arrested
Shakira.
Sunday at the Kennedy Airport after she got off a plane from Kingston, Jamaica, according
Hips
to
don't
New
lie.
But how did they know?
Jersey.com.
Like, what gave her away?
She
I think
admitted
she
to
told
it. Though she
them.
went, they pulled her over.
She didn't blink for fucking 4 hours.
They, I guess they were searching her, and she admitted to putting a foreign object in her vagina.
Well, I've
But why
put
did
plenty
would
of
they,
foreign objects. in
Why
my
would they
vagina,
search her? Like,
apparently.
why'd they pull her?
Well, maybe she went
Was
through
it
that. I'm sure
random?
that something went like, wouldn't it just show up in that search, that body?
Maybe I don't
scan?
know.
Yes.
They described it as
maybe.
like an egg-shaped pouch
And-
that she inserted.
Yeah.
Like I won't even use a
It's-
tampon, let alone an egg-shaped pouch of cocaine. Jesus, what did she have it on the flight though? Is my question.
And what did she? Yeah, and then what did she say? Like when they were searching her, she's like,
That's just my cocaine. Don't
well,
mind me.
I did put something in my vagina. Like, is that? How do you admit that? I might have inserted something.
I would have totally used like the period card. Oh God, I'm cramping so bad. Oh God, does anyone?
I would have totally
No,
used it.
no guy is gonna go near that.
Yeah, I would have used the line from Mean Girls. I'm like, I can't help it if I've got a heavy flow and a wide set vagina. I have to use
Exactly.
super jumbo tampons.
You gotta be prepared for these things. But like, what? Like, did she have it while she was on the flight?
I think so.
It's
yeah.
quite, what if there's turbulence? Like, what if it's like it's gonna move around up
she
there?
got off the plane from Jamaica.
Oh my God, that's got to be a long flight.
It's
At,
usually they
at
scan-
JFK.
But
Like,
usually they scan you when you get on the plane, not off. That's why I'm wondering, like, what tipped them that
I don't know. Maybe
Right.
this person might
Maybe
have
it's
drugs
Jamaica.
Also,
in
does
their vagina.
cocaine come from Jamaica?
More
No.
importantly,
I don't know. I don't think.
No.
Not
I
good
know,
cocaine.
isn't it Colombia?
Yes, it's Columbia
Let me tell you if I'm
University.
experienced. No, I'm kidding.
I
just-
think that's the Walmart the cocaine
Yeah.
that comes from there. Yeah.
They pull me aside, and I'm just like, I blurt out, I have 2 Advil PM up my ass. They're like, we didn't ask.
No, but
It's just cough syrup. I swear.
nobody asked. Something stuck in my butt. I don't know. Help me.
No,
Oh,
there's
wow.
nothing up there.
No,
Nope.
I don't.
Well, thanks for
yeah,
checking.
you have to. It's hard enough sitting on a long flight. I can't imagine having a
That-
fucking half
oh my
pound
God.
thing up my vag. Well,
Right?
I can't imagine having a vag.
What was the
Yeah,
street
me neither.
value? What was this-
$10,000.
It's not worth it.
How much did she get? I'm just saying, it's like, really?
I know. What
She
is the
got, like-
going rate for a drug mule these days?
She got
I
like
don't
20
know.
bucks and a
Nothing.
pack of smokes.
Yeah,
probably.
basically. Probably.
It's
Oh
bad.
my God.
And did she go to jail for it?
Oh, yeah,
right?
she's going to
She got a bag of Gardettos.
And they're still gonna want their money.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
They will still want their money.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Are you saying that people who do business selling illegal drugs won't just say, "Oh,
well."
I understand. Not your fault."
Are bad for putting you in that
Oh,
situation.
It's all right, girl.
It's cool.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
just get
fine.
some more. Oh my God.
No.
Oh, horrifying. Jeez. All that.
Ugh, I'm looking at you and I'm like,
Well, you always look at me that
well,
way.
because you have a vagina. You're,
I know. Well, I'm
like,
not happy about it either. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
If I could give away my ovaries, I fucking would.
Well, on that lovely note, it's the end of the show.
Vaginas are amazing.
They are.
Yes.
Embrace your ovaries.
Embrace your vag.
Thank you. You know what? I'm starting to feel a little bit better about myself, Pandora. She harps on me every week.
No, just your vagina. So, Jackie Beat, Sherry Vine, thank you so
Is
much
it
for coming
really
back on the show.
over?
Yeah.
Jeez. It's like,
Oh, here they
it's like being raped by Jake Gyllenhaal. It just goes by like that.
Oh. So we can see you in the Golden Girls this weekend and SVTV on Sherry Vine
Miss Sherry Vine YouTube.
YouTube.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that joke. Rape is not funny. It's never funny.
And if you're an overseas listener, when we do have some, you can go and see Jackie and Sherry in the National
If
Treasures.
you're a foreign object.
London and Manchester, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank
and
you,
where
guys.
where
We
can
love
we
you.
find you online?
Oh, you can find me everywhere at Jackie Beat.
And I'm at Miss Sherry Vine.
Fabulous.
Got to remind people that you're a miss.
And my lovely co-host, Samantha Hale.
And you can find me in therapy
Oh.
at the Samantha Hale Twitter and Instagram.
Thank you. And you can go to my website, pandoraboxx.com. There's 2 X's in box because the extra X marks the spot. Yeah. Ooh, woo. Wow. That took me a whole 2 minutes to write. Thank you.
Yay!